online tutoring or teaching. Hey there, and welcome to today's video. If you've ever thought about becoming an online tutor or teacher, or you're already in the game but looking for ways to grow, you're in the right place. Online tutoring is becoming a huge industry, and with the rise of remote learning, there are tons of opportunities out there for teachers like you. In this video, we're going to cover everything from how to get started to finding students, creating engaging lessons, and building a successful tutoring business. Let's dive in. Let's dive. First off, let's talk about why online tutoring is such a great opportunity. The demand for online tutors has skyrocketed, and it's not hard to see why. As more students move to virtual classrooms, the need for personalized one-on-one support is higher than ever. Whether it's helping kids with their math homework or teaching a language to adults, there's something for everyone. For tutors, the benefits are huge too. The flexibility to set your own hours, teach from anywhere, and have control over the number of students you work with is a big draw. Plus, you don't have to deal with the typical classroom environment, which can be a big relief for many teachers. So, how do you get started as an online tutor? First, you need to figure out your niche. What subjects or skills are you best at teaching? Are you good at languages, science, or maybe test prep? It's important to know what you're passionate about and where your expertise lies. Once you've identified your niche, you'll want to assess any necessary qualifications. For example, teaching English as a second language, ESL, often requires specific certifications like TEFL or TESOL. However, if you're tutoring a subject like math or history, your qualifications could be as simple as a degree in the subject and a passion for teaching. Next, you'll want to set up a professional online presence. Create a clean, well-organized profile that highlights your skills, experience, and teaching style. Many platforms require an introductory video, so be sure to make a short video showcasing your personality and teaching methods. Now let's talk about finding the right platform for you. There are so many options out there, so it's important to pick the right one. Let's go over a few of the most popular platforms. Preply is great for tutors of all kinds. You can teach any subject from languages to test prep and set your own rates. It's easy to get started, but you'll be competing with other tutors, so your profile needs to stand out. A VipKid. If you're interested in teaching English to children in China, VipKid is one of the most well-known platforms. It's a bit more structured in terms of lesson plans, and you'll need to meet their requirements, but the pay can be very good. italki. This is a great platform if you want to teach languages. italki is widely used by people learning languages from all over the world. You set your own rates, and there's plenty of flexibility with scheduling. Each platform has its pros and cons, so you'll need to consider what fits best with your teaching style and availability. Once you've picked a platform, you'll need to create a profile, set your rates, and start looking for students. Now, let's talk about how to actually teach. Creating engaging lessons is key to keeping students coming back. First, structure your lessons in a way that's easy to follow. A typical online lesson should include an introduction, the main content, and a review or recap at the end. Interactive lessons are a must. You can use a variety of tools to keep your students engaged. Platforms like Zoom, Google Meet, or Skype allow you to share your screen, which can be great for explaining concepts, using digital whiteboards, or displaying visuals. For example, if you're teaching English, you can use flashcards, quizzes, and games to make the lesson more fun. If you're teaching a subject like math or science, interactive simulations or problem-solving exercises work great. Remember, the goal is to keep the lesson interactive and adaptable to the student's learning style. Don't be afraid to use multimedia. Videos, slideshows, and other resources can help keep the material fresh and exciting. One of the most common questions I get asked is, how much should I charge for tutoring? Your rates will depend on several factors: your experience, the platform you're using, and the demand for your subject. When you're just starting out, it's okay to start with a lower rate to build up your reputation, but as you gain experience, you can increase your rates. Most platforms will have their own payment structures, but here's what you can expect. Some platforms pay you per lesson, while others may require a monthly payout. You'll need to decide whether you want to be paid by the hour or by session. Pay attention to the platform's fees as they can vary. For personal transactions outside of a platform, consider using payment methods like PayPal, Venmo, or bank transfers to ensure secure transactions. To be successful as an online tutor, you'll need a steady stream of students. One of the best ways to get students is through word of mouth and referrals. So, always make sure to ask satisfied students to leave a review or recommend you to others. Also, consider using social media to promote your services. Create a professional Instagram or Facebook page where you can share educational tips, success stories, or even sample lessons. Networking is key. Engage with potential students and their parents and always be responsive. As you grow your reputation, you can also increase your rates, so don't be afraid to gradually raise your prices once you have a solid client base. One challenge that many online tutors face is managing their time effectively. Scheduling can get tricky if you have multiple students. Use a calendar or scheduling tool to keep track of your sessions. Google Calendar, Calendly, or even the scheduling feature on tutoring platforms can help keep things organized. Be mindful of cancellations and rescheduling. It's a good idea to have a clear cancellation policy in place to avoid disruptions. Time management also means setting limits. Avoid overworking yourself and be sure to schedule breaks to stay fresh. Let's talk about a few common challenges you might face as an online tutor. First, tech issues. Bad internet connection or technical difficulties can throw off a lesson. Be sure to have a backup plan in case of issues. Also, make sure your equipment, like your camera, microphone, and internet, are up to par before starting your lessons. Another challenge is student engagement. Online students can sometimes get distracted or lose focus. Keep lessons interactive, ask questions, and offer breaks when needed to keep things lively. Finally, dealing with difficult students or parents can be tricky. Communication is key. Always set clear expectations and don't be afraid to set boundaries if things aren't working out. To wrap up, online tutoring can be an incredibly rewarding and flexible career. It offers endless opportunities to teach students from all over the world at your own pace and on your own terms. But to be successful, you need to be organized, adaptable, and willing to put in the work. If you're just starting, take the time to figure out your niche, build a professional profile, and market your services. Keep improving your teaching skills and always aim to make your lessons engaging and fun. I hope this video helps you get started on your online tutoring journey. Best of luck, and I'm sure you'll do great.